Hi guys, and welcome to a new news episode. First thing we've got here is a lot of text that was added for the GoFest special research. The GoFest Rocket Details, Shadow Mewtwo and more. So the thing about this article is that first of all, it is a lot of text. If you see me scroll down here slowly, I might as well do it a little bit faster. It is a lot of text. So I'm not going to read through all of it. Furthermore, I feel that if I read through all of this text, then you will already know every single detail about GoFest and about the storyline. And on the day itself, you wouldn't be having any fun out of it, if you understand what I mean. So I'm just letting you know that this article is there. And if you want to know more before GoFest starts, then you can read it already, but there are definitely a lot of spoiler alerts in there. So you have to make up your own mind there. Then when it comes to the community day that we had, we have a person with the username GRE47. This is not from me, this is from GRE47 here as well, who made 2 articles about Community Day Gengar. And again, this is a whole lot of text, which I'm not going to read through all of it. But he's basically going in detail in both of these about Gengar in the Great League, Ultra League, and the Master League. And basically, Gengar can be used in all 3 leagues. Furthermore, if you happen to find a good Ghastly with PvP IVs for Hunter, Hunter is still fantastic in Great League as well. So there were definitely a lot of potential during that community day to get good Pokemon for PvP. And Gengar, yeah, for all 3 leagues, it's a potential. I'm not going to say that it's going to be the strongest, but it's interesting. So we got the new move, obviously, Shadow Punch, and it has a lot of bait opportunity. So you can power up until you have enough energy stored for a Shadow Ball or Sludge Wave, and then hit them with the Shadow Punch instead. Hope they use a shield, and then use the Shadow Ball after that for more damage. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to read through the whole article, but if you're into PvP, you might want to check out these 2 articles by GRE47. What I would like to note about Gengar is its move pool. We can see here the fast moves. So it's got Shadow Claw, Hex, Lick, and Sucker Punch. I would definitely advise Shadow Claw, it's a fantastic fast move. And for the charge moves, the interesting thing is, it has so many charge moves, right? It has Shadow Punch now, but it also has Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave, Psychic, and Focus Blast. So it reminds me a little bit of Hypno in a way. Like Hypno can be run with all sorts of different movesets, and the same can be said about Gengar. So what Pokemon is really safe? If you go to the Premier Cup, is your Togekiss safe? No, could be hit by a Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave. Is your Snorlax safe? Because Ghost does no damage to Snorlax. But no, because there is a Focus Blast. So you would have to be careful that you don't get hit by a Focus Blast. Are your Fighting type Pokemon safe? No, can be hit by a Psychic. That would one-shot them probably. And then you have the Shadow Ball and Sucker Punch, which is going to destroy a Metagross. So it has so many opportunities with the movesets, and it's going to be so difficult for your opponent to know when to shield and when not to shield, that you can put a lot of pressure on the opponent and maybe force them into a mistake somewhere. So definitely a lot of potential for Gengar in all leagues, and it's going to be fun to try it out. Then we're going to go to Niantic. So a while ago, Niantic announced the clues to puzzles. And they have now, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 clues already. And we're going to run through them real fast here. So we can see clue 1, this league of Go Battle League was introduced, and I already made this. So it's the Ultra League, so you can use the U. Then the next question is, this Pokemon was the first to be able to learn the move Hydro Cannon by evolving on Community Day. So that's Blastoise, because they're saying it's the first to learn Hydro Cannon. So obviously Squirtle and Wartortle did not learn Hydro Cannon, so it has to be the Blastoise. So you can see that, UB. Then we're going to go to the Water and Electric type for Safari Zone Liverpool. There was a Chinchou, so we get a C. Then we're gonna go to clue 4, mythical Pokemon. GoFest 2019 is Jirachi, so we add a G. Then you place one of these in Pokemon Go to attract Pokemon to a Pokestop. Bit of a vague sentence, but they mean learn modules. So we add the L. Then we go to clue 6. This Unknown form is similar to the 24th letter of the English alphabet. So the 24th letter of the English alphabet is an X, so they are going to mean X Unknown form. So we add the X. Then we're going to go to clue 7. You can bring this many Pokemon in your party to a raid Pokemon Go. So in your party, the party that you take into a raid is 6. I mean, you can rejoin, so in total you can use more Pokemon, but the party that you use is a maximum of 6. So we're going to add these 6. Some people think that it might be an S, because they think that you are not supposed to use letters. However, when you redeem a code, you can use numbers. So we're going to put the 6 here, and we're just going to say like it might be an S instead. And then clue 8, this team recently invaded Pokemon Go via balloon. So that is Team Go Rocket. So in that case, I'm thinking, do they mean the T, the G, or the R? We're going to assume that they mean rocket. That is what most people assume, so we're going to put the R. I'm going to say it might be a G or a T for Team or for Go Rocket. So that's currently the puzzle. How many letters does it have? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we're at 8 from 14, so still a lot to go. But this is what's going on with the puzzle. Some people have said already that maybe the reward that we're getting are these 100 Ultra Balls, these 10 Super Incubators, and these 20 Incense that Pokemon Master Holly has already received, because she is sponsored by Niantic, so you can see she got the GoFest ticket, and maybe she already got the redeemed code that we still will get later. So in that case, the reward will be 100 Ultra Balls, 20 Incense, and 10 Incubators. Now what would make sense to me is the fact that there are precisely 20 incense in, and the GoFest takes precisely 20 hours. So every incense less than 1 hour would mean that you have precisely enough incense to use for the entire GoFest event. So that is definitely possible that is going to be our reward. I hope you can claim the reward during GoFest, not necessarily before or at the start, because I could use Ultra Balls late at the day probably, some 100 extra. More than 1 million trainers have now purchased a ticket to Pokemon GoFest 2020. So it sounds like a lot, but then again there are so many players playing Pokemon Go. So is 1 million a lot? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they were hoping for 1 million or more or less. Well, not less obviously, but I think it's a decent number, but I might have expected some larger numbers there. Either way, it's going to give them a lot of money. I mean, 1 million times, what is it, 17 euros or $17 per ticket. That's a quick $17 million. So it's a lot of money. Oh yeah, and I wanted to finish off with a couple of funny things. You can see this Psyduck here wearing the hat from Miss Drevis. So that's obviously 2 spawns in one. And this guy thinks that this Pineco looks great in the room. So you can see here these lamps, which looks like shiny Pineco. That's kind of fun. Should have made a picture of a shiny Pineco. Maybe he doesn't have one. But yeah, that is everything that I want to share for today. So as you can see, not that many new news articles to share. I'm sure that more will come soon. And when it does, I will make a new episode.